Sub, I know I did not consistently live stream for the Marvel Rivals event. Uh, that much is obvious. Um, there's a lot been going on. I was supposed to go live earlier, or at least that's how I had the schedule. And I know I was probably supposed to do some other things, but it's irrelevant. Point is, I'm here now. Low-key sound like what Snoop Dogg said, but yeah, I'm here now doing this. I think it's only going to be combo trials. So even though like I had been specifically waiting for this update, I also had learned that like this is the game, one of those games you can't do the glitch in because if you disconnect the internet, like while already having connected to the server and everything, then it won't. It'll kick you out, and you won't be able to get back in. The only way you could be offline and play and stream, you would have to disconnect the internet when getting on the game, and then I guess yeah, turn it back on. I'm not. It's weird. Point is, it's 2xKO, and this one in particular. Since I've done majority of, as you can see, this is expert combo 4. Uh, this one doesn't tell you, but look, it's not just forward triangle. It specifically means. See how in the demo, it's not just that; it's a dash. So it's that. So I don't know why the dash. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm holding the dash button to make it easier for me, so I don't just tap and hold. But I guess that's kind of like how JoJo was. So yes, something like that. Yeah, I keep messing up around here, and yeah, don't tap R1 before back up. That's what I had in my notes. You're taking notes for combo guides? What a nerd. Obviously, I need it. Then back up. Before you do back up, you gotta go for it. Freezing. Down. See, I keep doing down O. It doesn't want that. It wants the hammer. Charge. But it feels like I'm falling faster than I can follow it up with it. I can already tell the claptrap like stuff is gonna be a fucking. But it's worth it. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. I did it wrong. I want to keep. Now I'm doing it that way. Oh my god. No, it's. You do the kick. Uh. Ay, caramba. Now. Back up. Yeah, just do that same thing. It's back O air R2. once I get the feel of it. Uh, ugh. I can't. If you're wondering why I said combo trials only today, I simultaneously had like one of the best times playing online and the worst, but it was all really on me. It was on like as far as that the worst one, it was on me. Uh, the good one, it was a fun little experience. Um, Made a friend, which is what I wanted. Then the other one, pretty sure any kind of like good feelings in any way towards me, that person left not having. So, it made me feel some type of way. So that's why I'm doing combo trials to get better. Because I need to get better. And Rivals is. You're not. I mean, you're gonna believe it because you've seen me play it and have the most like fun as him. But I got Deadpool to like the max, or at least champion. I think it's called because I got the achievement. So yeah, I couldn't believe it either. I was trying not to get that far, but I got him that far, and as you know, none of his like custom things except for like the KO prompt I have equipped specifically so nobody knows that I have anyone that high. So I just did it for the units. I just did it for the units, and I don't regret not buying the magic, like dancing, whatever. I don't regret it because I don't play Magic. And now I'm gonna get the battle pass for this new season coming, but because Rogue's in it, and then there was some other costume. I think it was Mantis ESU. I have to get that at least for the sake of like. I don't have any reason to want it. Can't even lie. What? I'm supposed to in the air. Okay. And then that. Okay. Okay, now you're pissing me off because I had it. I had it before. Now I can't do it. Ah. Don't look at me like that, Darius. Ugh. Oh god. Yeah, he was too high. He was too high. I got me too high in there. Okay. Huh, are you supposed to do it whilst... No, you can't be supposed to do it like still in the air. You've got to stay in the air for the next two prongs. I had a, but I gotta look at it while doing it. Can't look away because it doesn't even show everything in one concise thing. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of annoying. But at the same time, I guess I could watch. I mean, yeah. Yeah, speaking of, I finished season 3 of Invincible. I would be playing the game. I will because I already bought Versus. I didn't pre-order it. I ended up buying it after the fact. I thought I had pre-ordered it, but what I had pre-ordered was Tokon, and I believe I did that because Tokon was the standard edition for Tokon was like $10 more than the standard edition for Versus, and I've heard a little bit about the controversy about the costumes and whatnot. Me personally, I know his Mohawk variant was the one with the most personality, or at least it seemed to most that it was. But I preferred, I can't even remember which one I preferred, but it was another one. Um, I mean, his black and blue suit ain't even, it's not, is it even in the game? Is it like a reskin of, I mean, it legit is the same outfit, just black and blue only. But, I don't know. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, the boys got, I don't even know which episode I'm on, but I'm like in season 3. I think I'm like 2 or 3 episodes into season 3. I believe 3. Uh, where, Starlight has, after Homelander said it, like, they're dating or whatever, and then she just goes with it. And you're like, at the same time, it's like Huey's like, he's given up on going the passive route without like fighting. Well, now that he's found out the backstory of like Stan Edgar and the lady he was working with. Uh, I had seen the episode. Technically, I had seen the moment when Stormfront died on what I think it's BGV edits, where like he does like the social justice warrior, commentary skit things that people used to do when it was like at its peak, and when instead of like Homelander killing her or forcing her to jump because because Stormfront died, he killed her because I think if I'm gonna have to rewatch it because the one I watched the latest obviously is that episode itself, but I believe it was like Stan Edgar came out as trans or it was something. Either way, it was very much not just transphobic, I guess you could say, but anything phobic, I guess. But I mean, even Stormfront's death. I mean, like it makes you feel for everybody in different ways. Um, yeah, even the backstory with Grace, the reveal that like Grace knew of like the weapon that could have killed Homelander, but is like, it would have just led to more. But at the same time, she made Billy the way he is. You know, she encouraged him. It's like that's another thing I want to talk about. It's like when you catch your kid like drinking alcohol, you know, or no, it's more like when they tell you they tried it and that they liked it without your knowing, and then you know you wouldn't encourage them to keep drinking or giving them alcohol like willingly and consensually. You would, you know, rightfully punish them, you know, or say like, you know, don't do it. You don't encourage the bad, you know, behavior, which is what Grace did. She encouraged him to be hateful and rageful and wants revenge. And to an extent, it does make sense that she would want to try to undo that. But, you know, on top of that reveal, like, it was like, yeah. And only after it hit close to home, no pun intended, did you give up on revenge. And even then, she just had, like, interacted with the fire dude and whatnot. Like, just was almost about to kill him this previous season. So, I thought it was odd that, you know, all of a sudden, they're trying to make her like what he could be, and they tried to do that with his dad when they had his mom call him, show him, you know, you don't have to. It goes back to even the thing with Karapika and the Phantom Troop. You know, you don't, you know, it doesn't stop with whoever it was that wronged you getting justice. It doesn't stop. Then you want it for other people, or when other people do you wrong, you want it again. You know, it only gets worse and worse. But at the same time, it's like you can't just ignore it. But yeah, I felt really good the first episode of season 3, seeing Huey, Starlight like so happy, doing good, and then I mean, it's like he could. What could he say really? He had felt like he had made so much progress. He was good, only to find out it was for nothing. That Annie could be in trouble. Everyone he cares about, really, including himself, wanted to do it his own, because as soon as we found out Compound V was how the Supes got their powers, I thought that was going to be immediately what the point of getting Compound V was. Since the whole point was so that they could kill Homelander. And I mean, they still could do it now. They could all just, even Kimiko, just get like juiced up on Compound V and just jump the nigga. Like, that's it. Like, that's it. I guess you could say, oh, he's effective with using his powers more so than they are because he's been trained his entire life. But at the same time, it's like, if y'all are gonna like risk everything every single time, why not make it a guarantee like insta KO where we all just jump his ass and just get juiced up on Compound V? Granted, they're showing that like Billy is having like side effects from it, which I personally I don't know if that's like, they said it was tested at least, or at least a little bit. Yeah, they a little bit tested, but it wasn't fully perfected. They say just enough to where they could like send it out as samples, I guess. But the point is, I was like, he got it from Homelander. Homelander probably just laced the shit, or put even more additive in it. If he even knows how. I mean, even if he didn't know how to do it, he could just force somebody. I still don't get, I guess his leverage over, I guess Stan Edgar's leverage over Homelander is that his adopted daughter could just blow up his head. But in which case, if he is so much of like a detriment and whatnot, why haven't you killed him already? And then like the speech he does at his birthday, I ain't gonna lie, when he told him it's your party, You can cry if you want to. Like that. That shit made me laugh out loud. I hollered out loud from that. Like I couldn't not, because I had just like, it was like, wow, damn, that's cold. And then he says, yeah, they control me. And if they can control me, they can control you. It's like they already do. You just don't. And it's like, okay, and it makes sense from one standpoint because that's the only side of Homelander that they've seen. They haven't. I still don't get why. Like, yeah, Starlight was like, oh, if you do that, I'll just show everyone the picture of the video of you letting those people die, and he's like, well, then I'd have nothing to lose, and I would just kill everyone and everything. How about that? And at that, I was like, yeah, I mean, duh, that would be his like plan if that happens. And again, I'm like, well, you all have powers. He choked you out before. I guess you could argue that he stopped. You didn't overpower him or even put up a fight. And you have to buy Huey and them time to get the weapon. But at the same time, and like by the end of that episode when she kisses him and it like flashes back to her beauty pageant thing, I was like, okay, this is just NTR, isn't it? This is NTR. This is NetherRare. Like, I'm watching NetherRare now. And, oh yeah, speaking, the porno from like, whatever, that Fire Dude had watched with Huey, that Huey turned off, I was like, oh, this is foreshadowing now, isn't it? And I'm like, damn. I mean, it only gets worse. It has to get worse. Because that's how you keep it going. It's a comic. It's a show. It's popular. It has to keep going. I did come to a realization though, but by the end, but like I haven't had it completely spoiled. I've unfortunately had ads, even while watching the episode like of the season I'm on. Ads for the future, like 2 seasons later. I've had that, and I had to mute it, turn away. I still think, like, I came to the realization that, oh, the only, like, best case scenario for any of, like, this that they've set up is that everyone, all the protagonists, all the antagonists, living and dead, will have to be arrested. They'll just have to be arrested. Everyone. Huey for the translucent, Annie for the dude in the car with the kid. I could have sworn the kid was in the car. It wasn't just the car seat. I swear, I thought the kid was in the car with them. She'd have to get arrested for that. Billy had to get arrested for just everything he ever did. Especially since he killed this other guy now. Homelander for killing the CEO and damaging that like blind dude and everything he's ever done too as well, I guess. But Kimiko for everything she did. And well, when Stormfront died, that's the thing. I thought the scene where he goes to see her on his birthday, it started off like okay, and when he says like just wink or blink if you want to wish me a happy birthday, and then he turns away to leave, and then you look at, and then there's a shot of her and she blinked and a tear came down her eye, and then the next thing we know after the save, it's announced she swallowed her tongue and killed herself. And I was like, wow. It like in that, because like he's such an asshole, such a selfish asshole, that he didn't even consider that, well, I mean, she's moved and talked before, but she was unconscious, or at least it seemed that way, but from how they framed that, she wasn't. She just, I don't know, she was trying, it was like a delay in her trying to do it. It took everything for her to just do that. And I think that also is a part of it. Like, she did want to wish him a happy birthday. She did care about him. And, she was an object to him, but to be fair, everyone was an object to her. And she wasn't a good person. He isn't a good person, but it still doesn't justify them treating each other that way. But he is so close-minded, he couldn't even comprehend that she's just, like, might be just too injured and asleep for to even respond. He couldn't comprehend that. And then so when we cut to the news that she swallowed her tongue and killed herself, it's like, he's like, he's not shocked and hurt because she died. He's shocked and hurt that she killed herself and left him alone. And that was like, okay, that's pretty good writing. That's really good writing, in fact. So yeah, I mean, I already liked the series, but like that was like, oh wow. Then on top of that, with the Stan Edgar showing like him adopting the woman that works with Huey, and even before that, her like eating his burrito or whatever he had casually, and then being so friendly, and then the turn that like she becomes ominous or dark, and you're kind of afraid for Huey, but you're at the same time you're like, well, I can't really get I guess the person that she killed in the back alley, he was somebody from when she was raised in that foster care before she was adopted. But well, I don't know. They'll probably reveal it, but the point is, either way, she's more complicated. Stan is more complicated. He's a He's a grandfather to her daughter. I don't even know her husband. I don't even know if she's single or if she adopted. But it's like, even those, like, that scene, it was like, oh. And then this scene with MM, I didn't even know his last fucking name was Milk, let alone his first name's Mothers. No, it's not Mothers. It's Marvin Milk. Billy just calls him Mothers. Okay. But when he blew up on his daughter, I didn't really get it. Is like, oh, it was a traumatic thing he was doing. I more so thought it was like a frustrating thing, and then they go to the scene where like his ex, he's talking to his ex about how he's trying to get over it and his meds and everything, and just that whole episode just hit close to home. It's just like all of it, just like the culmination of like trying to get past things, and people being complicated, and it's not as black and white as you like to think, and how you want to keep hating to justify that hate that you've built up and stored in yourself, and that only you can let it go. Nobody can really do it for you. You can try for the sake of others to let it go, but it's you that has to let it go. And that like hit. So then I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to watch another episode. Then I watched another episode. So, but yeah, it's fucking, all of it's depressing, but it also made me have good feelings. I'm still waiting for, like, I saw that video of Benny say that season 4 is doo-doo. So I'm waiting for that. I'm hoping it's just like a perspective thing, that like, I like it. But at the same time, even the stuff I've liked, because I was okay with Madam Web until like everyone showed me every single thing that was wrong with Madam Web in great detail, and then I hated it like everybody else did. I remember saying that it was like, it was a good thing for what it was, but even so far as to say that, it wasn't, because of just everything. And it takes me back to something I saw where someone said, even negativity as a critique is bad to even share or voice, because it just makes things more negative and no one can analyze for their own. And then Benny, I was watching a podcast episode of where he said he doesn't like, or he didn't like rather, excuse me, that people would agree, like would watch his video and basically adapt his opinion, and then they wouldn't even read the comic or watch whatever it was. He didn't like that, and I was like, that, that's tough. It's like, I guess it's sort of, critique is always a good thing when you're an artist, but to just say, oh, it's trash, don't bother, or say, not give even the slightest inkling of what you thought you would like up until that point, or what you thought about it before the bad parts came, is like, it's like, how do you word? It's just being biased. It's just being biased. So, oh my god! In Arcane, the person I met that I was like talking about Arcane with, he was about to spoil it, and I was like, I asked him, oh, at the very least, the Jinx and V, do they at least go a little bit back to how they were, or at least some normal? And he was about to like spoil it. And I was like, no, don't even, just don't. No, I can't. I can't. I just can't. I maybe. Because I believe that was just the series finale. That was it. I think there's never going to be a season 3 of Arcane. That was just it. Season 2 was it. At least that's what I gathered from the bundle, even in the shop. But, I mean, I don't even know. Because I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably... Oh yeah, I watched those episodes of My Hero and Dr. Stone that I missed. Finally, the Ryusei special and the not sports festival, but the festival like they had during the Gentle Criminal stuff. That one. I saw the performance of that because before I think during the air date it just skipped that episode for whatever reason, and then by then it was like after. And it did bring a smile to my face. It made me feel happy feeling seeing Aerie smile for the first time. So I was like, yep, gotta finish My Hero and everything. And I'm like, just pirate. Because then I also saw like, all the pirating sites are getting shut down. And even, Crunchyroll or Toei had like a Dragon Ball clip of theirs copyright claimed by them fucking selves. And it's just like, sucks to be an anime fan now. I almost don't want to be one. But yeah. That's, I think that's a good little tangent for the first little part. But now I forgot, I got a dash after the air. But, I don't know. It's just trying to figure out what you want to be. Trying to figure out how to get to that place you want to be at. And whether or not you feel like you can or can't do it is really irrelevant, because you only know when you've done it. So, but that Gentle Criminal, like a refresher, had me like, oh yeah, there are some people that just like, they feel like their dream has like long since passed them, and you feel like as much as regards to like getting older, I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter how old you are or whatever, you can still do the things you want to do and accomplish the things you want to do. But that is also incorrect. Because, I mean, if you're like in your 80s, 90s, and you're frail or you can hardly move around, you're not going to be a famous weightlifter or win like a bodybuilder competition. You're just not. Like that time's like, there's a certain time frame for that, and you're gone out of it. You know, I mean, if you had like your entire life, like trained in like everything, diet, everything since you were like a child up to that, before that, it's possible. But even then, it's slim, and even then, like the whole point of like doing like physical like weights and stuff like that is to push your body toward to the limit. You're incentivized to always go harder and like riskier. And there's really no deaths that ever hit quite as hard as someone so fit and into fitness and health just up and dying for what, like, whether it be like an accident or just no reason at all. It feels like, you can live your whole life right and still be cut down in your prime and not get the chance to like experience or do all the things you want to do. And I guess that's just the part that you have to just come to accept that. I don't know if everyone who's died that way has. I doubt it, because the point is they didn't know, and they were still living like they were going to live longer. So, it's something to think about. Especially since I've been thinking about my friends, former friends, or former whatever they were to me. And it has me thinking, maybe they can change. Maybe they can change. Maybe I should let them back. Maybe I should, not just close off, but at the same time, it's like, I'm really doing better without them around. So, maybe just never. But yeah, I wanted to, I wanted to make more shorts so I could make more videos, but then I remembered, I downloaded more shorts from the YouTube channel that I had made to upload later, and didn't upload on like Instagram and TikTok and Twitter yet. I could just do those, but I can't remember because my phone's full with so many different things. And I've made so many shorts and so many videos, it's a lot. And then I want to make more new shorts of the newer stuff, so I had to catch up for like a year of a backlog. So it's almost like I need an editor, doesn't it? It's almost like I need an editor. Almost. But yeah. Fucking I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I think of like people like Benny, that regardless of like how you feel about them, the people in their circle like are like still to this day, like you can just see like how big of a positive piece of the puzzle he was to them, to keeping them all held together. And it's sad. I mean, there's no other way. It's just sad. Life is sad. Everything's getting bad and worse, and everyone feels worse. Even the people at my like job are like, things getting bad. And it's like, yeah, maybe I should, do that idea I had, but at the same time, it's not in the headspace. Either way, I'm so glad. Like, Earlier today I couldn't get past the first two, three button prompts. Now I'm making it all the way like a whole other like set of prompts later, like three. But yeah. And what's your name? Felicia Angel? The voice actress for the Supreme Kai of Time? I reposted that Mother's Day like picture songy thingy I had on like Instagram like last year. After Mother's Day, I reposted it this Mother's Day and made it a story because everyone was posting about mothers and their stories and everything. So I was like, okay, this is a good time to put it out there. And she saw it. I mean, of course she saw it because I added her. Just like how she saw it. She didn't own it, but she saw it. Well, that's good. Probably because of like what my channel is and what I have posted is probably why she didn't heart it. But at the same time, you know, now that I know Emma Corrin didn't block me, you know, now I don't feel like too bad about it all. And then the Twitter, like every day, I realize just how bad it is, and how bad everyone kept saying it was. And yet, it's alive and Tumblr isn't. So, or at least, I mean, Tumblr's still, all of it's still alive. It's just that nobody actually uses any of it anymore. That's all. Come on. I think I'm gonna stop trying to like reset it. Because it works better in the morning. So I might as well just try to keep it this way. Yeah. I really can't wait for Hunter x Hunter, but like at the same time, it's gonna break me if Leorio fucking dies or Kurapika, and I know Kurapika is probably gonna die, and the whole series is probably gonna end unsatisfyingly. But at the same time, you know, I can't complain. I don't think any fan of like Hunter x Hunter can really. All of us relate to like that one thing that when you know what like how Tagashi is, what he's been through, what he lives day to day, you're like, okay, it all makes sense. It's fairly justified. It's just frustrating, you know. And you just have to realize it's even more frustrating for him. So, you know, yeah. But maybe someday we'll get that group shot of the four of them back together and they're doing something fun, having a good time, or at least a memory of that. Okay, now look, game. I'm tapping. Like you're starting to annoy. Y'all remember when I did that other combo trial in the completely different way that it told me to do it at every stage, and that was how I passed it. Y'all remember that, right? Or maybe I did that off screen. Either way, that happened. Take my word for it. It happened. This is the only annoying like part of this, like the psychological torture of doing these combo trials. The like a completely different way than is how it's teaching. And like it's like it doesn't tell me to dash before. I just have to watch the demo just to like look and observe and be like, yep, the person in this demo is dashing before they do forward trying. But yeah, this is the only frustrating because I had such a good time the other day on it. I had such a good time, and then you do like I know I'll get it, but it still doesn't like keep it from like frustrating me. It's like no end. Uh, I mean, that's farther. I got farther than I did before. It's just that at a point, it just becomes you have to just look at what's the next promise. You don't look and see if everything hits like it's supposed to. Just get the muscle memory, and then just stay looking at that to like add on to that muscle memory. I mean, I could make my own, but at the same time, I don't want to just do that. I want to also like master Jinx and V. Because I only got this one and one more for Jinx, or two more. Either way, I'm like at the end for Jinx. Then I can do V. Then I can lab both whenever I want, get everything down. Sorry, this don't reset. I gotta stop doing that. It's just that I'm so used to it. I'm so used to just tapping. Okay, so after down ball, let's just do R2 again. Then you do back R2? Well, yeah, on the ground. Okay. Okay. It's frustrating, but I also enjoy this game very much. I've heard Team Fight has been getting a lot of negative feedback. In fact, I think a developer commented on someone who's in the pro scene saying they're not going to play it competitively or they don't consider it a good thing competitively. And they weren't. I don't think they were like saying it's trash and don't play the game. But for him to feel it's a player that plays the game and is in the comp scene and plays it competitively, and they say this team fight thing is broken as far as I'm concerned, and I know that like people are gonna take advantage of like that, and it's going, you're not obligated to stay and help them fix it, So if this is how the game is forever, if you want to leave, you can leave, yeah, and I don't feel like you should shame, especially as someone who's obviously was in the comp scene and like would probably put hours in labbing all of it, and went to other tournaments before all of this patch and whatnot, and this, I don't think you should be like, oh, this is not the right way to go about it. I mean, he didn't put it in an email on like a feedback of the Riot site or whatever. Yes. He just stated his opinion publicly on his socials. Just what he thought. He didn't say for you to undo it or try to rally people to get you to undo it. He just said what he thought, and I don't feel like that's too much of a bad thing. I understand how when you go for you have an idea that you're passionate about, like making and improving. When people are like, "Yeah, that's it. I'm not. I'm done with it entirely because I don't like it." Your first instinct is to like double down and be like, "Well, okay, if they don't like it, fuck them." Like even like Shotgun, I haven't talked to Shotgun Willie, but like on his 1-800 suck a motherfucking neck, please come. Yeah. You don't like the shit that I'm making suck dick. I still haven't like re-listened to that whatever the thumbnail one where like he's eating burger. I still haven't re-listened to that. I've re-listened to OMG Shawty and Guy Fieri and Lemons and Lime, the Young Cracker one. I've re-listened to those and they've grown on me now. It's more, but they haven't grown on me because they're lyrically good. It's more of like because of how they're a vibe. Like, I think Lemons and Lime is just Shotgun Willie, like, because like majority of his audience is the minority audience now because he blew up through the Hispanic kind of route going that way, and I think this Lemons and Lime is just like him trying to get Young Cracker in on it, uh, and get him like because I noticed Torquilla, all of them, they don't have as many followers as like Willie. Like Willie almost got like a million, if not a million, like already. And yeah, and then shit. That's the thing. That's fucked. But now that I think about it, and remember he announced in his community post that he was getting a Fortnite skin, and now Fortnite is fucking dying. That's some like damn. I was really gonna like get into Fortnite if it dropped. I really was. So for this, like, oh yeah, wow. So nothing ever became of that, huh? Man, that's the worst feeling. Oh, it's not back R2 then, it's R2 again. Fuck. But yep, I definitely recommend Willie. I'm trying to get into Billy Market Fava. I don't even know how to say it. I'm leaving my cash is a pocket fatter than Billy Machia Fava. Machia Fava. I like Billy's aesthetic, I guess. Um, the loser core kind of like thing. I guess you could call it. And his flow. But it's still very much stuck in the past meme rap genre, I feel like. Whereas like Willie has like expanded and gotten like specifically into the Spanish stuff. Like it's more recent Spanish kind of stuff he's put in his like music. Billy, it still feels like meme the meme like 2016, which I heard is coming back. Everyone's getting back into that, so I hope Willie blows back up and gets to a million. I really do. Hotline for oh yeah, by Willie and MC Virgins. That part where they go, but it's whack. Like that every fucking because I've re-listened to it over and every now and then I get a new song that I just listen to on loop. And that just happened to be it. And then like I'm like, that is the worst bar, and it's like repeated like 2 or 3 times in this song, and it's just like it. The rest of the song is so like good in its unique kind of way, even the lyrics before and after. But that fucking it's whack. It just takes me out like every fucking time. It's like what? Come on. I almost had that. Oh, does she get up every time you do something? Every time? Eh. I also, I don't know. I wanted to like join the Avatar fighting game and Invincible versus like influencer thingy. But at the same time, I read the whatever. I don't know. Every do you is I guess the simplest question you have to ask yourself is: do you want to become the next Maximilian dude? You always just have to ask yourself: do you want to become that? Do you want to get invited to all these events? Be like such a pillar of the fighting game community, but also have to filter every like critique you have. Yes, you know you want to tell people the good they're doing in a game, but like there comes a point where it's like there's just some like elements in a game you just can't defend. You can't, and when you do, you are labeled a shill, as they like to say. Even if you aren't actually a shill and getting paid for it, but you know, it's complicated. You lose the originality that you had. Um, But that's a part of the game once you actually start getting higher and higher in the like ladder. You never know. I mean, you never think you're gonna make it, but you keep going like you're gonna make it, and then you make it, and then you're like, okay, I have to switch up. I just have to switch up. That's not a question. It's not an option. I have to. I can't be the same way I was. Shit, like I was watching a clip. I think I think it was a part of Friends with Cinema's like training day video. I finally was like, I keep hearing about this training day. Is it as good as they say, or is it just another The Thing from John Carpenter? Is it another one of those? And I believe it was like Tupac saying, yeah, what was it? It wasn't, I think was it Chris Tucker? Or no, I think it was Eddie Murphy. It was Eddie Murphy and who else? He was talking about how the donations to the hood don't go to the hood. The people who even donate don't go to the hood. How can they understand? Even the elected officials, how can they actually understand the struggle if they're too afraid to go to the hood? But it's like, yeah, nobody willingly goes to the hood, my guy. Nobody wants to be in the hood for life. The hood is what for whatever way you want to. The hood is what killed Tupac and Biggie. So of course, people say it was after that moment that it changed. But it's it took the two niggas dying for it to change, really. And I guess that's how it always is. It takes that. And the more and more days go by, the more and more I'm like, yeah, we need an Eren Yeager. We need a Homelander. We need a Homelander in real life. Just a full-on diabolical supervillain. Specifically born, raised, and bred to be a supervillain and an op to all of us to unite us. Because this goes back to what another thing I was thinking about. I know you're like, this is a podcast. And yes, it's my channel. I can do what I want. I haven't even gotten to 1,000 yet. So I'm in that era where I can do what I want with my channel. Thanks. But it's I've experienced, even just firsthand, the more someone tries to keep the peace between the two sides, the more hate they get from both sides. In fact, it's usually because you're trying to keep the peace between the two sides. They make a peace just to destroy you for trying to get peace. And that's most usually is the way that peace between different communities is made. They don't come to an understanding on their own. It's someone else trying to bridge the understanding, and either side feeling like that person in the middle is just a piece of shit for not picking a side. And I respect them. At least they're fully into it. You can't even pick a. So it's damn. And it comes to a point where does that always need to be the case? Do we always need to sacrifice somebody just to get peace? Does it always have to be at the expense of somebody else every single time? Can we just have peace brokered without? I guess I can't even try to explain because it's true. You just can't. Or maybe that in of itself is a part of the problem. Is that you think that it can't be done. But just as much as it might not be done, it might be done. And that's more so what you have to accept. The impossible is possible. The possible is impossible. and it takes a lot of like mental maturity to like really grasp that. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. Oh yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I still did back again. I guess in the middle of down below. In the middle of down below, do it. Okay. Well, that's what I was saying. Damn you, Darius. Skeeter Braun. Oh yeah, that's who's. Because I think I saw a mention somewhat of his name. Now I remember who he was. He was that other guy with Gideon who fought EDP the second or third time. I was like, who is that? Why does that name sound familiar? I can't even remember the context or what post, where I saw it from. I was like, why does that sound familiar? Now I remember now. Man, I'm so glad to get that. Oh, man. Now I, like, because that was bugging me. I was like, that name, it's not a Sneakers O'Toole reference. It's not a Family Guy character. It's not, like, a cartoon. It's not a famous celebrity that, like, I watch on the reg. So who is it? And I was like, who is it? Like, I couldn't sleep. I was like, I didn't look it up because I was trying to. I knew I had it in my memory, and it was like on the tip of my tongue. Like, pause. No, hold on. It was on the tip of my tongue, and I was like, "Damn, I can't go to sleep. What? Who is this? This Scooter Braun in my head." Now I remember. Man. Oh, come on. So what? Like, what's it hit? Oh, let's see. That. Okay. Okay. Like, immediately as soon as you do it, just press it again. So double tap, like how I did the dash. I'm just not fast enough, it looks. Yeah, maybe when I do down below, I need to do something. I need to stay holding down. That's probably it. Let me try that. No, not holding down. Holding R2. No, release down. Hold R2. Oh, come on, Darius. Show me demo. Okay. I see. It works better or more effective when you're not near the wall but I can't do it unless I'm by the wall. Yeah. See, can't do it. I mean, I did it, but not really. No. I'm doing it. Ugh. Okay, I won't do it by the wall then, gang. You want everything to be so much harder for me, gang. Like, you want me to suffer. Fucking A. Why are you so evil? Like, answer me this. Why are you so evil, gang? Like, who did this? Who made you this way? Good lord. So, like, just instantly after down below, like, just let go and just okay. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm trying to figure out what was it. Am I supposed to hold R2 or should I like? It should be a tap down, and then just R2 again, like double BR, like. Like I said, I just do it better in the corner. Yeah, I just do. Yeah, because it's so much better in the corner. Um, just tap down. Tap down when you get to the air. Okay. I just keep holding it. Don't move your finger from the. Don't move your finger from that. So let me see. When are you doing this? Okay, I see. As you're bouncing back. What am I doing? Oh god. Come on, gang. Can he recover because doing just that, or can he recover in the... Even with me higher in the air. What if I just keep hacking? Nope. Nope, that's not gonna work. You're never gonna let me go, are you, game? I wouldn't let you go either. So I'm not angry at you. I guess I gotta be careful not to hold it. Let me see. Is that it? Is Skybow like... Is it holdable? Is that why I keep doing it? Wait a minute, are they doing the... Are they doing the back one? Are they doing the back one? Show me again. Are they doing the back one? Them niggas is doing the fucking back one. Nah, no way. They can't. They are. They are. As you can see, they aren't doing this. They're doing this. But it's resulting in this. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fuck. Fuck. Oh. I was trying to do it like they did it to see if, for myself, for peace of mind, to see if they were doing it incorrect. Game, I swear to God, if I do this and it works, yeah. My hand. game. You are so evil. You are so unbelievably evil. Like, what did I even do? I'm not an abusive husband. Like, I don't even own a wife beater. I just wear, like, white tees. I hate white beaters. Of all kinds. Shapes and sizes. Colors. Oh, but now I'm fucking up. I mean, I already was. Uh, you play a dangerous game. Now I'm doing it all kinds of wrong. Ah. This is your fault, Darius. Also, by the way, I'm probably gonna watch The Boys. Yeah, probably gonna watch The Boys after this. So wish, my mental health luck, guys. Will I go live tomorrow? Hopefully. Hopefully I will. Yeah, can't even. Can't even. Uh, Damn, double toast is live. Why? Why again? I'm so angry and so happy at the same time. Because I'm sadly about to be overtime for at least for the Wednesday stream, but yep. So I'm by the wall. I can tap dash like a little late. But if I'm not, then I just gotta be. There's something. It's like after the kick, you need to delay the R2. Let me see.
Hello.
What is up, man? What's up? Funny enough, I was just about to hop off. Maybe I can say another 30. Maybe. I mean, I need to sleep because I don't sleep as of late. But
When are you going to stream again?
tomorrow, like afternoon in the afternoon. My schedule's on the channel, but it depends. We're having renovations done in my house, so it's kind of impossible to go live earlier than that because there'd be so much noise.
That's alright. Maybe I can stop by then.
Okay. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for watching. Hoping I catch you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.